This afternoon, new details about Sydney's teenage terrorist as police search a nearby mosque. Melbourne cyclists rally in support of two riders mowed down by hit-run drivers. Was the US behind a deadly airstrike on a Doctors Without Borders hospital in Afghanistan? And thousands of AFL fans bask in the glory of Hawthorn's premiership win.
This is 7 News at 5 with Angie Asimus.
Good afternoon. Detectives in Sydney have searched a Parramatta mosque as part of their investigation into the shooting of a police worker by a radicalised Muslim teenager. New details are emerging about the 15-year-old gunman who carried out Friday's attack. Ashley Brown has more.
Angie, outside the home of Farhad Khalil Muhammad Jabbar, his family was reluctant to talk to the media. They say that we should just be vigilant but not live in fear. Angie.
And the family of Curtis Cheng has just released a statement following his death. It reads, "My father was a kind, gentle and loving person. He was humorous, generous of heart and always put the family first. We are deeply saddened and heartbroken that he has been taken from us, but which we are truly grateful for the fruitful and happy life he has shared with us." We'll have more on that story in 7 News at 6. Two cyclists are in hospital in Melbourne after being injured in separate hit-and-run incidents. Police are on the hunt for the callous drivers who put them there, while their clubmates show them support. Christy Cooper has more.
Good afternoon. Here in Port Melbourne, the St Kilda Cycling Club has banded together today to support two of their own.
Several bushfires are burning out of control around Tasmania. A watch and act alert for Bothwell in the state's southern Midlands was downgraded to an advice level today, but residents are being told to monitor developments on the Tasmanian Fire Service's website. Authorities warn conditions are expected to worsen over the coming days.
Brought millions into the state. It's now their turn to have value for money, Angie.
Big night ahead. Thank you, Sean. Well, celebrations have continued in Melbourne today after Hawthorn's historic AFL Grand Final victory. Thousands of Hawks fans joined their footy heroes to relish in the team's third straight premiership win.
Well, after winning 3 premierships in a row, as you can tell, it certainly doesn't get any better for these Hawthorn supporters. They've come out in warm temperatures today, over 30 degrees, to cheer on their premiership team, who won in sensational circumstances yesterday against the West Coast Eagles. We have a look at the fans. I think they will be celebrating just as long.
And a little later in the bulletin, we'll have all the highlights of England's humiliating World Cup defeat at the hands of the Wallabies. Next in 7 News, parts of the US waterlogged by record rainfall. And look, no hands. A self-driving truck is put to the test. Find out if it passes next. In 200-year rainfall system has slammed parts of the US, killing at least 4 people. US President Barack Obama has declared a state of emergency in South Carolina as Hurricane Joaquin hampers rescue efforts along the east coast.
Wide areas of Charleston, South Carolina underwater tonight, adding to the relentless rainfall, coastal flooding.
Still to come in 7 News, Bernard Foley stars as the Wallabies knock England out of the World Cup. And up and away at the world's largest balloon festival. Have clinched a quarter-final spot at the Rugby World Cup at the expense of host nation England. Bernard Foley starred at Twickenham, scoring 2 tries in a personal haul of 28 points. Australia won 33-13, condemning the hosts to a humiliating early exit.
Well, Australia have inflicted the ultimate embarrassment on the hosts, England, right here at home at Twickenham. And the Wallabies were in stunning form, led by fly half Bernard Foley, who played one of the best tests of his career.
Hawthorn has dedicated its historic 3rd straight flag to grieving assistant coach Brett Ratten. All 3 premiership cups were on show last night as the Hawks celebrated their big win over West Coast. The club was hit hard by the tragic death of Ratten's son Cooper in a car crash in August.
It's the people behind the silverware that defines this club. And although it's not mine to give, this cup's for you, Brett Ratten.
We're really proud of their resilience, really proud of their humility. I'm really proud of their humanity.
Coach Alistair Clarkson says he won't be pushing any ageing stars into retirement. Thousands of spectators watched the launch, which organisers say is one of the most photographed events in the world. The national weather forecast is up after the break, plus the public debut of some playful new cubs. Tourists are descending on a tiger park in East China for the chance to see the zoo's newest cubs. The 6 baby tigers are now 2 months old and loving all the attention. They aren't all brothers and sisters, born to 3 different mums. Being a celebrity is hungry work, so the cubs took some time out to focus on their food. Now for a look at how the weather's shaping up around the country tomorrow. A high pressure system is pushing wet winds and showers into Queensland. A trough is also producing a little rain in Western Australia and Victoria. Those 2 systems are working together to cool a very hot air mass over the southeast. The capital, sunny skies in Brisbane, plenty of sunshine in Sydney. Canberra can expect some cloud. A hot day in Melbourne, windy for Hobart, mostly sunny in Adelaide, and Perth will see some showers. And that is 7 News for now. Our next bulletin is 7 News at 6 o'clock. I'm Angie Asimus. Thanks for your company.